This last story, it's so tough to see this precious little girl's face. Last night, a 4-year-old was struck by a foul ball at a Houston ballpark as the Chicago Cubs took on the Astros.
Cubs player Albert Almora hitting that ill-fated foul ball in the 4th inning, falling to his knees at home plate. What happened, prompting us to look at ballpark safety here in East Tennessee.
6 on Your Side reporter Gabriella Pagan visiting Smokies Stadium, a Cubs affiliate. She looks at how the ballpark goes above and beyond keeping fans safe here in East Tennessee.
It's the moment that brought a grown man to tears in front of millions.
I think that really goes to show the players' connection with the fans and how much they truly do care about the fans and what goes on in the stands. And when you see a player like that, of that caliber, in a situation like that happens and he breaks down in front of hundreds of thousands, millions of people worldwide, it really goes to show where his heart is and where his head is, and that these players do really have a connection with the fans.
That connection was painstakingly obvious as Cubs outfielder Albert Almora struggled with reality the moment the ball left the bat.
That's the thing, it's 105 mile an hour is what it came off the bat as, and it's so hard to react to something like that, which goes back to the importance of the netting, the importance of it's hard for even a baseball player, professional baseball player, to react to a 105 mile an hour ball, let alone someone in the stands.
Almora played here at Smokies Stadium before making it to the majors. Several years ago, the Smokies decided to go beyond league requirements of netting reaching the dugout, now having 50% of its seating covered.
It's something that the city of Sevierville, we got together and decided that we wanted to do, again, for safety.
That's in addition to their extension of netting to reach several feet higher near the suites.
It's kind of a bit of a relief when you see a ball hit the top couple feet, thinking, okay, I'm glad that's there now because that wasn't there several years ago. Or when you see a bat go above the dugout and hit the netting and fall back down, you think, wow, I'm really glad we did that. And just knowing Albert Almora, knowing that his heart and is going out to that little girl and her family as well, of course. And obviously everybody in the baseball community, all fans across the entire country, our hearts, Smokies' hearts, city's hearts, everybody's hearts and thoughts go out to that little girl.
At Smokies Stadium, Gabriella Pagan, WATE, 6 on Your Side.
That story is so heartbreaking.
Yes.
Just hoping that she's okay. That girl was seated 10 feet from where the netting came to an end at the stadium in Houston last night. We did try to check the status of her, the girl who was hit in the stands there.
Yeah, and while no details or even a name are being released right now, the Astros releasing a statement sending their thoughts and prayers to the entire family. And Marshall Hughes is with us now. Boy, this is something you just hate to see.
Yeah, for both, Albert Almora and also the family that's having to deal with that. Obviously, Albert, 2 kids of his own, so that one really hitting home for him. But I was watching that game live, and it just took all the air out and obviously all the attention going to that little girl.
Yeah.
Like you said, hopefully she's doing okay.
Hope so.